Mics are hot. Cameras are hot, except for mine.
It's only DM important.
It's really not that important.
Never is.
Omnipotent God of the universe that controls everything. Bah.
Who needs him?
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah. That guy's a dick. We don't like that guy.
Oh shit, that reminds me.
Go.
Visual joke. Oh, what did Jesus say when they took the nails out? The feet! The feet!
Good.
Yeah. Alright, well that was
Did you pull
D&D,
that out?
everybody. Good job. Good night. Like, how do you follow that? You don't. You
When my
fucking-
character becomes a lich, I'll change my name to Jesus.
Good, yes.
Perfect.
Are we still level 3, or did you guys level up at the end of last round?
No, we're still level 3.
Yeah. I think everybody got 500 experience. And I don't think I added it to your character sheets.
Okay, let me do that.
Mine's already done.
You said 500, right?
Are you going to behave in here? I think she's used to it. Okay. Like if she becomes a problem, if okay. Lay down.
Yeah,
Lay down. Spoiled shot dog ever. Got her cushy ass bed on a couch. Hope that's enough cushion.
I hope so too. Alright. When we last left off, our good friend Shmee Nugget Crusher had eaten some flatbed wraps from Taisho's bell cart. And he found himself sick.
How sick?
I mean, sick enough to where he had to stay at home while the rest of you went and tortured some poor asshole.
Yeah.
If he just would have answered our questions.
And I do believe that y'all set his house on fire.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
No?
If I remember correctly, we just locked it up, blew out the candle, and walked away, whistling with our hands in our pockets.
I don't have pockets. I'm a goat.
Pretend you have pockets, because it looks like you're innocent if you have your hands in your pockets and you're whistling.
Yeah, that's
Golden rule. That's how it works.
That is exactly how it works.
Where's the lie?
Yeah. So y'all tortured the poor soul. Cut off his hand. Well, you didn't cut off his hand. You flayed the flesh from his hand multiple times.
Well, both hands.
Both hands. And then eventually y'all allowed him to die. After such point, Callous removed his testicle sac to keep as a gift for his gnome buddy who was not feeling well.
Right.
Well, I was gonna take the ball sack and just kind of bring up the rest of the skin and put a little ribbon and just tie it off that way. And
Nice.
It would be a nice little coin purse.
Yeah,
that's kind of
Oh my god.
And hey, and Miriam, Billiam got the head, and I have human gloves.
You do. You have human gloves that you will be working on putting together as gloves. So that you can slowly look more and more undead human, as I assume is your goal.
No, I just thought it'd be fun to have human gloves.
Alright, that's
it'd be
fair.
good for all those fingerprint scanners we're going to come across.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, all the fingerprint scanners.
Well, hey, apparently herbs heal you, so, you know.
Right.
Hey, man.
And it's not magic, so you never know. We could have a fingerprint scanner.
Hey, apothecaries have been mixing medicinal herbs since before written history.
Herbs.
Beyond that, we all know that if you mix the green herb and the red herb, it's twice
That's
as
a full
potent.
heal.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
that's
really
a-
potent one.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. Turtle Pig was recently playing Resident Evil 5 or 6.
That was 6.
That was 6.
Yeah.
The good
Co-op
one.
with his sister on stream, and so now I've got Resident Evil on the brain.
It's a
All
fun
right.
one.
So, y'all head back to the tavern. Oh, yes, some more housekeeping. The name of the general is General Kassoon.
Yep.
Yes, that was his name, of which I forgot, but I've got it written down now.
And he frequents Beshee or something or other. Yeah.
Beshee.
Beshee, that's it.
Beshee. What did I have working on that? I didn't have anything. Alright, wonderful. Good job, World Anvil. You're amazing and I love you.
World
Alright.
Anvil is pretty dope.
It is pretty dope. Alright, so y'all head back to the tavern. Your friend Shmee is still in his room recovering from the bad flatbread wrap.
That's what you get for ordering a fish flathead wrap.
That was
Or
tofu.
flatbread wrap.
It was tofu and black bean.
Oh, that's what you
Bad
get for
beans.
ordering tofu and black bean.
The beans went bad.
Next time, order human.
Good. Hard pass.
It's not cannibalism.
It is if I'm a gnome. It's not the same
Yeah. Not cannibalism for me.
thing. Yeah, all right.
So if anyone's playing cannibalism bingo, or sorry, vegan bingo, cannibalism is on the list.
Yep, absolutely.
Go ahead
It's
and
always
mark-
one of the things that comes up. Yep.
Mark your spots on the card now. You may have a bingo.
There you go.
All right. So, was there anything else that y'all wanted to accomplish in the evening?
If anyone has any ginger that I can put in some tea, I would love that for my stomach. Other than that, no.
You are.
Other than get away with the crime.
I got a ginger. It could go in your stomach.
That's not exactly what I was asking for.
There's Meritim. He's bottlenecking. So, all right. If there's nothing else, the day passes. Was there anything else that you wanted to try to accomplish in this town before moving on?
It's a small little town, right? It's not even that big.
Yeah, it's slightly bigger than the previous town, but it's not like a big city. It's definitely not a Neverwinter or a Winter Deep, which don't exist in this world.
I can't think of anything.
Yeah, no, I'm set. I mean, once I'm feeling better, I figure we'll head out. Was it with the caravan, or were we heading out on our own? I don't remember what
We're with the caravan right now. We came
Okay,
into
got
town
it.
with the caravan.
That's right. Okay, got it.
Yes. You can still continue with the caravan. In fact, the caravan is going to skip the next two towns and head straight to Beshee. It's going to be quite a bit of time on the road. But with as little money as they're making, they expect to make more in a bigger town, and they have enough provisions. They tell you that you are welcome to join them if you would like.
I mean, if they're going straight, they're going to make just as much time as we would on our own anyways, unless for some reason we're trying to do it sneakily. But, I mean, this is as sneaky as anything else if we're trying to hide in plain sight, I suppose, with a caravan, right? So,
Makes sense to me.
That's
yeah,
fine.
I'm good with riding with a caravan.
All right. Any objections?
No.
Cool. All right, so 4 days pass Y'all have stopped and made camp. There were no bandits. It's you know, it's not a heavily wooded forest, but there's lots of greenery, lots of trees. In fact, everywhere y'all have been, there seems to be a very low rate of crime.
Hey, Matt?
Yeah.
You know that thing of it's like if you have like 5 buddies you're hanging out with and like there's always that stupid guy and you don't have that stupid guy in your group, like you're it.
Yeah.
I think we're the crime.
You are the criminal element in this kingdom.
That's kind of
Congratulations. You are the criminal element.
Like, no, I wasn't trying to call you stupid. I was using that old example, but
yeah, no, I got you. I was like, where are you going with this? Are you saying you're the idiot of the party? Like, are you gonna fart on the campfire or something?
I had to keep.
No, I think we can all agree I'm the idiot of the party.
Yeah. So you make it to this large town, of Beshee.
It's called Pound Town.
Yes. There it doesn't show on the map because it's a generated map, but there is a wall going around the entirety of the town made of sandstone brick. And you are coming in through the south gate. There are guards at the gate, full plate mail with halberds, very shiny looking. The caravan doesn't get accosted. They go through, they check, yeah, this is who we are. They're told that they can set up, if you can see the map, in this area up to the northeast. There's a big square up there. Yeah. So, some things of note in this town. There are libraries. There are taverns.
Yay!
Yes. There are libraries, there are taverns, there are weaponsmiths, armor smiths, apothecaries, magic item shops, and as you are coming into town, you see 2 things of note. Off to the east, there's what appears to be a keep, and off to the west, there seems to be a large tower just standing in the middle of nowhere.
Like away from town, like it's not in the city. There's just a tower off to the west.
Yep.
Got it. Okay.
There's a tower off to the west, not part of the town. There's a keep off to the east, not part of the town.
Oh,
I'm going on an adventure.
So they're ways out. Like they're not a full day out walk. They're far enough to where they look small, but you can tell what they are. So,
okay.
If y'all remember, you were looking for General Kasum and any information on General Kasum that you may be able to find.
And there was rumor that he was here.
This is where he likes to be. This is the town he was in the last 2 times, I believe it was, that he was caught.
How long ago? How long ago was the last time he was caught?
That's a great question.
Thank you.
It's been about 2 years.
Okay. Since he was last caught in this town.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if there's a library here, I imagine there's some kind of record keeping that might have some information about either the last time he was caught or a little bit more information about what exactly he did. Because we know that he did war crimes. We know that he did some kind of like manufactured, kind of like, what is it, biological-ish kind of warfare. But if we know a little bit more about like what we're going up against, or what else he's skilled in, if he's martial prowess, or if he just has like a shit ton of people and that's what we expect, whatever we can figure out, I guess a library would probably be a good start, I would think.
Absolutely. who all is going to the library?
I'll go.
All right.
I'll go tag along.
Toodles.
So there is a large library near the center of town. It's got the nice, what are they, Roman columns on the outside. It looks very much like the New York Public Library from Ghostbusters, just without the lion heads and all the steps. And so you walk in, and it smells like an old library that does not have strong ventilation. Windows are open. It's a beautiful day, but yeah, there's not a whole lot of air movement. From what you can see from the outside, it is a one-story building. What do you do?
I'm sorry, I have to do this, guys. But as soon as we walk in the library, I'm gonna hold my arms out and stop the whole party and go, "Shh! Do you smell that?" Ghostbusters? Anybody?
Oh.
Come on. In the bottom of the public. Never go.
All right.
I thought it was hilarious.
Who's taking lead? What are y'all doing? You're in the library. It's full of books.
There's normally like an index or something, right, where we can try and find, like whatever kind of stuff. I imagine we can go to the index and look for whatever we can about like recent wars or former generals or something like that.
Yeah. So it may help if I
Would
describe.
they record the news?
They do, actually. So it may help if I describe a little bit better. My apologies. So as you walk into the library, the bookshelves are made out of a mahogany wood, lined with books all the way around the wall. Towards it, it's a big rectangular room. Towards the center of it is this ornate wooden banister and there are some stairs that lead down, where you can see that the building is much bigger and it does go deeper. Not far from the front door is a desk with a couple of people working behind it, effectively librarians. Along the front of the desk is a series of news circulars, various newspapers from the town. The ones on display go back 2 full weeks. So yes, there are people that you can talk to. There are people at tables. There are candles throughout the library to help with reading. A lot of the tables are positioned near open windows where they can be. So there you go. Does that help a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it definitely smells like Old English, leather, and book glue.
Tasty. Okay, well, you guys want to split up and do some research, I suppose? Somebody can look through the old news, see if anything interesting has happened recently, and then we can also start looking through the books about any recent wars or generals, blah, 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 stuff like that.
Sure.
I'll take the news circulars.
Okay, I'll
I'm
look
just gonna
up...
just do my own research.
Cool.
Derek.
Yep. I have a passive one of 15.
That's fine. Just roll me a d20.
Okay.
For giggles.
I'm assuming these days of travel we did a long rest, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
How do I just roll a d20?
Yeah, you can just roll a d20.
How? What do I do?
Yeah, go ahead.
In the bottom left, there's little dice.
Thank you.
Click on.
Thank you. I was asking, what do I do?
Sorry, I thought you were asking if you could just roll a physical d20. That's why I was like, yeah, go ahead.
I was like, no. I was like, how do I roll a d20?
Okay, cool.
Yeah, go ahead. Do it.
Yeah,
Do it.
that's
Do
right,
it.
I guess.
Pick up a number between 1
Do
and
it.
20. Your choice.
Do it. Okay. That all right, so
Jack shit.
you're looking what specifically are you looking for on your passive investigation?
Oh, helping them
Okay.
research the general. After we're done researching the general, then I'm going to do my own research for Vecna. I'm just separating out from the, like, because, I don't know where they're looking, but I figure since I have a high enough investigation, know how to research, that I could probably have a better opportunity just doing it on my own.
Yeah.
Better chance anyway.
So we'll do it like this. Meritim, through your search of news circulars, you're able to go back about 20, 21 years, somewhere in that range, when the kingdom of Omain had declared war.
What kingdom?
Omain, the neighboring kingdom.
Like the lettuce?
No, that's Romaine. This is Omain.
Oh, okay.
Romaine is a sister country to Omain.
Yes. So what had happened is that they had declared war on MASH, and the country of Nayuki was sending aid. And as you're going through the news circulars, you see that while they were able to stop the invasion against MASH, it allowed an invading force to come into Nayuki, and then it created a large-scale war. From what anyone can tell, they believe that the king at the time of Omain was insane. He made a lot of just really weird policies, like clothing could not contain certain colors unless you were nobility. Everyone, like all the noble houses, had to have fresh cut flowers. Like just a whole bunch of, like, he made Henry VIII look sane. But ultimately it was regarding resources is what started the conflict, wanting different exports and wanting to obtain the resources of MASH, and eventually just saying, fuck it, alright, we'll attack you now. So that's, you don't see a whole lot of General Kassoon. He's mentioned every so often as having won various engagements on the battlefield, but you don't see any real listing of his actions.
Okay, now I only got about half of that because it kept lagging on me.
That's fine. That's okay. You found some information.
Basically,
you found the reason of the war.
There's a decree where we all have to get naked anytime we're doing research.
I mean, that's something that the King of Omain would have done, but it's not on record anywhere.
The King of Omain would have done what?
He would have made a decree where you had to be naked to do research. He was absolutely insane.
And what was this king's name?
God damn it.
Frank. King Frank.
No.
King Frank.
No, Frank.
His
Frank.
King Bob. Kitchen sink.
I don't have a
Just
kitchen
pick a
sink
name.
near me.
Pick a word. Like,
his name
could be anything.
His name was King Gregory the Fourth.
Okay, and so that was in the newsreels that there wasn't a whole lot of information about Kassoon?
Right. There was information about why the war happened, but not a whole lot about Kassoon. Mike, what are you looking for?
I'm looking for. I didn't specify anything. Let's see. We have the newspapers. Already been through that. I don't know what else to look for aside from either helping find more books that could probably lead to some more information, or if like Shmee has that covered, I'd like to go ask the librarian about books on magic.
Okay. Let's put a pin in that. So who are you going to help? Are you going to help Meritim? Are you going to help Toodles? Or are you going to help Shmee?
Shmee.
Okay. We'll get to Shmee in a second. Meritim. Not Meritim. I'm sorry. Toodles.
Yes.
Toodles.
No.
While you're researching, you find that this general was nicknamed Barov the Butcher, right? So his name is Barov Kasun, and there was a nursery rhyme that went along that apparently children would sing, which was, skies go dark, clouds turn gray, the butcher is on his way. Roasting corn and pork of long, the butcher's not far away. He'll raise the town, he'll salt the ground, the butcher is here to stay.
Awesome sauce. I want to memorize that.
Okay. You have it in a text
And
message.
I'm gonna turn it into a parody. I'll do it after the game, but I'm gonna turn it into a parody about him fucking sheep.
Okay. That's fair.
Good.
But yeah, that's you were able to find that.
Yeah, but you fucked it 12 times.
So you were able to find that little nursery rhyme. You were able to find that during that period of time he was known as Barov the Butcher. And rumors were just that no one could stop him. Like there was a whole myth of him being completely and utterly unkillable and unstoppable. The only way that you knew that he was coming for your town was smoke clouds in the distance.
There's no one to be afraid of the dread pirate Wesley.
Right. Shmee, what you are able to find is that most commonly he would attack in the middle of the night. He kept his military groups relatively small. Rarely did he do an assault with more than 10 men. He was known as Barov the Butcher. His war crimes include, or the things that he's been accused of, are person-induced famine. He burned crops, tools. He burned herds of animals and food. He killed innocents of fighting age or drafting age. It's rumored that he also killed the king's 2 heirs. He burned various noble estates to the ground. He released conscripted, quote, labor and general slaughter.
General Slaughter. Sounds like my kind of guy.
So, and he was somebody that fought for the Nayuki or for the Omein?
For Nayuki.
For Nayuki. Okay,
Yes.
which is where we're at. So,
Yes.
but I guess what I don't understand is when did they, because I imagine they were happy whenever this was happening during that time frame where they were going against the Omein. When did the tides shift to where he is now a wanted criminal, I suppose? Is there any information on that?
So that's assuming that they knew, which, of course, everything that you find is plausible deniability, right?
Sure.
Basically, it changed once peace was brokered. As part of a stipulation for the peace between the two nations, Nayuki is supposed to hand him over. So this war went on for about 5 years. So there's been peace now for 15, and that peace is tenuous because they have yet to be able to deliver this criminal.
Gotcha, which would make sense why Nayuki is chomping at the bit to find this person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now what's your wisdom score?
Ooh, good question. My wisdom
11
is
billion.
a +0.
Oh,
It's 11. So.
okay. So yeah, so
Our wisdom goes up to 11.
you know, you may be asking yourself why in the past 15 years, since Nayuki hasn't delivered on this promise, have they not been attacked? Just a question to keep in the back of your mind.
Why has Nayuki not been attacked since they did not deliver on the peace treaty to Omain?
Yep.
Got it. Because Omain's terrified of this guy still. Okay, got it. Is my guess. So, interesting. Now, by the release of conscripted labor, I am assuming that slavery is allowed in Omain?
You can make that assumption.
Got it. Understood. Do we know if
They
that's
call
the
it
case in
something
Nayuki?
else. They
What's
call it
that?
something else.
Yeah. Do we know if it is a thing here in Nayuki?
You have not seen it here in Nayuki.
Okay, and we've been in here for at least a little. We passed through 2 towns at this point, right?
Oh yeah,
So-
you've been here for at least a week.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I figured we would have seen it.
Yeah. And you haven't seen it in this town either.
Got it. Understood. Okay. Well, as a former pirate, I'm a big fan of, living free and doing your own shit. So knowing that this guy freed a bunch of conscripted laborers almost makes me pause at the fact that we're trying to hunt this person down, especially if he's scaring off an entire country of people. Is King Gregory still alive?
But I thought, wait, did I hear wrong? I thought you said that he forced conscriptive or
No.
conscriptive labor.
I thought he freed conscripted laborers and he killed and he killed innocents
Okay.
that were of fighting age. So not like children or anything, but like
Right.
he raised a town, I would
Okay.
imagine, or something like that.
Is that what
Okay.
you said, Matt? Freed?
Yeah, he freed a bunch of slaves.
As
Just
in liberated?
he liberated. It's just written as constrict or yeah.
No. I guess I misheard. Freed from forced. Like
Well, that's a huge distinction to
That
make.
is a
though.
huge
yeah,
distinction.
sure.
it is.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to check.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So.
But he definitely also grabbed herds of sheep and cattle, set them on fire, and had them run.
To starve people out. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
That makes sense.
absolutely salted farmland, burned crops, destroyed tools.
Oh yeah, we gotta kill this motherfucker now.
I mean, you know.
Yeah, I mean starving people
Well.
out's fucked. So yeah, okay.
But why?
Don't fuck with the tools, man.
Don't fuck with just starving large amounts of people at once.
Oh sure, but the tools is where I draw the line.
Kill anyone you want, just leave the fucking
Right.
tools.
I mean, yeah, there's war criminals and then there's real pieces of shit. Right?
I mean, it's war, so I imagine. I mean, as far as why, it seems like they were trying to beat out a group that was led by a possibly insane, but certainly sounds tyrannical leader.
So Meritim,
It sounds like if he's liberating constricted labor, like that doesn't sound
King
like
Gregory.
Yeah, you could take that in a way of you're taking away another resource from these people.
Right, for sure. It
I'm
doesn't
not trying
have to be
make
an
that argument. I'm trying to say that
Sure.
he's trying to ruin every resource they have.
right.
So by
It's not
freeing
necessarily
the labor-
altruistic. Right. It could just be like it's just sticking it to
Right,
the other group.
exactly.
Right.
That's
So yeah. Yeah, for sure. No, that makes sense.
And he could have
So,
killed him afterward. We don't know.
Yeah, we
Mer-
also we have no idea how that went down. So
Meritim, you were trying to say something?
Okay, King Gregory of what kingdom?
Omain. Gregory the Fourth.
Okay.
Omane.
Okay. So that's what I want to know.
What's that?
Hmm?
You cut out there.
I want to know why this whole war or.
Effectively, resources. It was fought over resources.
Okay.
That's the gist of what you found, is that it was fought over resources.
But who? Right, but who needed the
Omain needed it. Omain invaded MASH first. Nayuki came to
resources
assist.
or wanted to?
Yeah, so Omain needed the resources. Nayuki assisted MASH, and then eventually Omain turned its sights to Nayuki instead of MASH, and that's where that 5-year conflict happened. So,
Okay.
correct?
Yeah, that's a good gist.
Okay, so we're taking it. MASH was like just full of resources. Omain came in, wanted all their shit. Nayuki said, "Nuh-uh," and proceeded to whoops the MASH.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah. And then Omain said, "Oh, well, okay. You stopped us here. While you're busy stopping us there, we're just gonna invade you." And Nayuki said, "Oh, well, fuck you too, buddy."
That's how war be.
Ah.
Was that actually the dialogue that went back and forth and like missives?
It was, but we're missing a "I'm not your buddy" guy. That
Yeah,
was also
perfect.
in
There you go. Yeah.
Diplomats that traveled for weeks.
The big scroll, and they just unroll it. It's like, hey, fuck off.
A diplomat risked his life to go and slap another diplomat in the face and say, "I'm not your buddy guy."
I'm not your guy, buddy. Seems like a good, use of resources, if you ask me.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what we're fighting over is resources, so let's just abuse what we've got.
Yeah,
Amen.
And Meritim, to answer your question about the tools, at this point, like Callous was saying, it's just one more thing. You can assume that it's just one more thing that they would have to rebuild. It's one more twist of the knife. It's one more fuck you. Whoop. Well, there went Meritim from the stream.
Oh no!
We lost
We
him.
all knew it was going to happen.
We lost him.
Yeah. He has a bad connection, so.
He does.
Oh, there you go. Oh, nope. Oh.
Trying.
And there we go.
And there we go. And we're back.
He's just teasing you. He basically just provided just the tip. Not even the full tip, just the tip of the tip.
What was the last thing that you caught, Meritim?
Something about a conversation.
Oh, yeah. So to answer your question about the tools, basically at this point you can assume that he destroyed the tools as Callous was saying, just another fuck you, something else that they have to rebuild, something else to start from scratch, just another twist of the knife. Right?
Okay. All right. That makes sense. True.
Was there anything else that anyone, regarding General Kassoon, was there anything else anyone wanted to look up in the library?
And you said there's no in the news articles. There's nothing recent about like any potential sightings of Bovar the Butcher or General Kassoon, either or name.
Nope.
Okay, cool. How about any? Are there any kind of like hot? I guess we could like ask maybe the people that are working at the library or anything if there's any like hotspots where like veterans or loyalists to Nayuki would go, because that might be a good place to inquire about this dude. Because I'm sure that some people still have a hard on for this character because he, did a lot of shit for their country, right? So
Yeah. So you're asking the librarian. How do you ask the librarian?
Let's see here.
In a sexy fashion
In
with
a-
flowers. and
What is
chocolate.
that? There you go. Perfect.
Roll
He
He says
down.
hard on, and then points at his dick.
Excellent. Hey, I met while I was traveling out on the seas, I actually met an old vet from Nayuki, and I think he was going to be here in Beshee, but I don't really know where to go to find people like that. Is there a spot where a lot of the old vets hang out?
Oh, yes, of course. We've got 4. I mean, this is a large town, right? So we've got 4 posts for veterans specifically throughout the town.
They're
Perfect.
titty bars.
Excellent. Excellent. And I don't know if you have a map or not, but if you could point it out on our map, that would be super awesome of you.
Sure.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Also, is there a good spot if you had to recommend a place to get a drink? All of us, I'm sure, could use a drink or two. Where's your favorite spot?
Well, if you're headed to one of the veteran posts, you can grab a drink there.
Oh, perfect.
Also, there is... I had this ready, and I didn't pull the website up. That's the name of a tavern. It's a delicious tavern.
Delicious.
Yes.
The whole tavern itself is
Yeah.
The whole tavern is delicious.
Bite the door. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yes, it's made of ginger root that's been turned into bread.
Ooh.
It's
Sounds
a
lovely.
cottage, and it's made of cheese, so it's a cottage cheese.
Oh,
And a
man.
woman is roasting 2 children inside of it. There you go. Some Hansel and Gretel stuff going on.
Sweet, I know where I'm going to eat.
Does it not give me a name? It does not give me a name.
Delicious.
So
Yeah, delicious.
The Delicious Tavern. Just
Yeah.
call it the Delicious
Yeah, the
Tavern.
delicious
I like that.
tavern. That is my favorite.
All right. Well, thank you. Appreciate it.
To
Well, fellas, looks like we have a laundry list of places that we can go visit if we're trying to dig up some information.
I would like to ask the librarian about where can I find some information on the tower outside of town, or if she can tell me what.
Up your butt and around the corner.
Right.
Good. Very cool.
So
That's her reply.
That tower is new.
New?
How new?
My name is Tim.
It's been there for about a month.
A month.
Yes.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay. And you don't know who runs it or who owns it or who put it up?
I don't often find myself going into strange towers.
That's probably for the best, I assume.
Yeah. That's,
You're missing out.
I don't think that I am.
All right. What about that keep over on the east side of town? Who stays there?
Oh, no one.
Oh.
Yes, that keep has been abandoned for at least 40 years or so.
Interesting. Got
Okay.
it.
Yes.
Is it still in pretty solid shape? Like, would it be defendable? Does it look like somebody could hole up in there if they wanted to?
I mean, possibly. Children like to try and go play in it. We try to keep them away from it. The last group of people that tried to move in, we haven't seen them.
In how long? Perhaps 2 years?
About 40.
Oh, never mind. Okay, got it.
Yes.
what the fuck is
Some
that
other
noise?
people. What is that noise? Is that Meritim?
Are you grinding
It sounds
something?
like a drill. Yeah,
What
that was him.
that noise?
Meritim, are you?
That was him.
Hang on.
Are you
We look
okay?
like we look like we just caught him doing something. It's like deer in the headlights look.
He's grinding tobacco, rolling smokes. What are you doing,
I guess
Meritim?
that was it. All right.
Oh, yeah, I think that was it.
All
Yep,
right.
there we go. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways,
Before we leave the library,
yes.
I do want to tell the librarian that the last time I was in the library, I found my dick in the Guinness Book of World Records, and that last librarian was pissed.
Yes. I don't understand what that book is, but you should not go putting your penis in books.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Right?
Not-
Tell me what to do.
It's not the first time I've heard that.
Sir, I will have
And it won't
you
be the
know,
last.
sir, this is my library.
So no dicks in the books? Is that what you're telling us?
Not if you wish to keep them.
The books?
The dicks.
Oh, okay. That's a much better.
That's all right. I've got 20 more in my backpack.
That's
Wonderful.
really worrisome. I don't like that statement.
You know what? At this point,
That's the guy with a nutsack coin
out
purse.
of
I don't have it yet. I don't even know it exists. You guys haven't told me yet. It doesn't.
out of game at this point, I picture Toodles like Murray, the hormone monster.
Right.
Oh yeah, I fuck that.
That's what I picture now every time Toodles talks.
I'd much rather be the hormone monstrous.
I mean, I'm sure you would, but I
I
can't.
want to take
control.
a bubble bath.
I can't control what I picture.
I want to take a bubble bath.
So
Actually, I'm surprised you didn't say I was the little creepy one that was like old and decrepit, like I'm
No.
that hormone monster.
no,
Oh
Murray.
man.
Murray's the one
Oh,
walking.
God.
Murray's the one walking around with like the
All the
harem of
dicks.
fuzzy dicks. Yeah.
Yeah, the harem of dicks. Yeah.
Okay, so before y'all leave, Callous, what specifically were you looking for regarding magic?
Oh, I was just wanting to find some information if she had any books on magic or magic tinkering spells, anything of that nature.
We have a book on the basic principles of the arcane that you may find helpful.
Okay, can I go check the book out, or do I have to read it there?
Do you have a library card?
I do not.
How long do you plan on being in town?
A couple days at very least.
You may check the book out with a 1 gold deposit.
Done.
So they grab the book, and they the librarian has a large stamp that they stamp into the back of the book, and it almost looks like it's burning something into the back cover.
Oh, neat. Is that a magical book stamp?
Yes, so that we can find it should you leave and not return.
Well, that's very clever.
Okay, very nice. Thanks for letting me know.
Yes. Return the book.
Oh, so okay, will do. Sheesh.
And then
This
and then
just
they,
in.
and then
Just
they have
put this in me.
they have a little smile, and they're like, return it or we'll send Bear of the Butcher after you. And then they kind of laugh.
Please.
Right? Yeah, so okay, send them my way.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Sweet. Looks like we're not returning the fucking book.
No, that was a joke. I mean, we will send someone after you, but we don't. That
And don't worry, we'll send that person right back to you in pieces.
I'm gonna be like,
I'm not there.
like elbowing the
I'm not
guys
there.
to watch out, librarian.
I'm not there. That's why I'm not talking in Toodles'
Yep.
ridiculously weird voice.
I got you.
Because I'm not there. So I'm not saying that.
Okay. So Callous has a book about magic. Meritim, was there anything personal that you wanted to grab from the library before leaving?
Or in the library before leaving.
I'm looking for books or manuscripts or anything about the Feywild.
Ooh. The librarian asks why.
Didn't I tell you? No, guess it's none of your fucking business.
Books on the Fae are generally restricted, as the Fae are generally not something we enjoy encountering.
Are generally what?
Something we enjoy encountering. Meredith.
Something you enjoy.
Oh, the things I would show her.
Mhm.
I'd horrify her into a coma. But only if she was willing.
Are you
I
looking
might...
to hunt Fae? Are you looking to ward off
Okay.
Fae?
Do I hear this?
No.
Okay.
Oh, this connection is really driving me like nuts. So I didn't catch anything of what you said.
They ask if you're wanting to hunt Fae or ward off Fae or invite Fae to a tea
Dead
party. Did you
Okay,
catch?
invite Faye to a tea party.
Yeah. They just want to know what your purpose of books on Fae are, because they don't generally have friendly encounters with the Fae, or so the folklore say.
Well, I saw one when I was a kid. And I just wanted to know more about them. Why would you hunt Faye?
Why do people fuck goats?
I'm trying to come off as like innocent and stupid.
Have you ever fucked a goat? Once you do, you'll know why.
Some people prefer to hunt Fae. I don't understand it.
Any more than the goat fucking, I assume?
Yeah. It's not my thing, but books regarding hunting Fae are generally locked up because it is of our opinion that nothing good comes from hunting Fae.
Probably.
Yes.
It's a pretty safe assumption.
There are certain things that you just don't mess with. You don't kill unicorns and you don't hunt Fae.
Sorry, I'm not familiar with a lot of the customs here. What's wrong with killing unicorn? I don't. What is a unicorn actually?
It's like a horse with a horn coming out of its forehead.
Oh, that's cute. Horses are the four-legged ones that humans ride, right?
Yes.
Cute.
They have big bottoms, so they wear with bad shorts. Go high flow.
Oh my god. Yes, killing them invites more of them to seek revenge.
Oh, that does.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to hunt them or kill them. I just want to know more about them.
Yeah, we have a book that can tell you more about Fae. That one's not restricted. You may check it out with a 1 gold deposit. Did you catch all that?
I think he froze.
book that's not restricted is what I got.
You may check it out with a 1 gold deposit.
Done.
Awesome. And same process. They get the stamp in the back of it. And they hand you the book. It is Fizzy Fizz's Guide to Fairies.
Fizzy Fizz's Guide to Fairies.
Yep.
That's my father. Fizzy Fizz Kindle Bottom. Or Kindle Foot.
Oh, sorry. This is Fizzy Fizz Tenderfoot.
I'm just kidding. I'm not even there.
I know. Alright. Toodles, is there anything that you want to grab from the library before leaving?
I'm going to be researching in here, trying to find, and this is going to require lots of ancient tomes and whatnot, but I'm going to try to see if I can garner or gather any information regarding the items of Vecna.
Yes.
The hand and or eye.
So what you find...
Hold on, let me roll. Unless it's lower 15 or lower than a 15. I'll probably have to roll, right?
No, dude, this is a massive library. Having information on this would be insane. So you're in the
I was just curious what I get.
Yeah. You're in the theology section. I don't know what that is in the Dewey Decimal. And you find a book on the history of Vecna, where it talks about the hand and the eye, that Vecna is presumed dead, but that the hand and the eye are somewhere on some plane of existence, possibly the physical realm, waiting for someone to pick them up and do Vecna's biddings.
Okay. I'm going to keep researching. I want to find out as much as I can.
That's
dark web.
Yeah.
Like dark web shit.
You cannot find anything deeper than that in the books that you have access to.
Okay, I'll ask the librarian. I'll try charming her pants off.
That you can roll for.
Yep. Would that be persuasion?
You could do it as a persuasion or
23.
Yeah, okay. I'm not even gonna roll. Yeah, so she tells you that she has one other book that details the lineage isn't the right word. That basically details the known or assumed owners of the
history.
Hand. Yeah.
The history.
Yeah.
Okay. Just basically the history of the item.
Yeah.
But not where it was created. Sweet. I would love to take a look at that.
Yes. However, you cannot check this one out.
That's fine. We'll sit here and I'll read it.
All right. Yeah. So you find that the last known holder of the hand or the eye was 25 years ago. And it just says in the north. Like every time you try to read the name, like you can see it in the book, there's like a name of a country, and as you start to read it, it says in the north.
I will then cast what is it? Because I gotta try it, and it's a cantrip.
Okay.
Give me a moment.
So, it's a cantrip, but before you do that, I want to make sure that I'm clear. It physically changes on the page.
I understand.
Okay.
But this is a magic thing, so I'm going to try some magic. It may not work, but it's fine.
Okay.
I'm not seeing it. It's my runic eyes, basically.
Okay.
allows me to read anything and everything on the page.
Yes. So.
And that you could still say the same thing, but my character doesn't know that, so that's what he would do. He would just try that.
This time, as you read it, instead of it changing to in the north, it changes to a series of runes that you can't identify, right? Like you read them, and you know that it still says in the north in the runes, but the runes look divine.
Okay. I want to copy down the runes.
Make a will save.
Okay.
The DC on that is 17.
It's not will. Is it wisdom? I mean, we don't have a will save.
You don't have a will save?
No, it's either strength, intelligence, dexterity, wisdom, con, charisma.
Hang on.
Or wait, hold on. Where are saves? Hold on.
Okay, you have advantage, you have advantage against spells and other magical effects. How is that not a...
Hold on. Visual traits. Magic resistance. You have advantage on them. By the way, here's a very important question.
Okay.
It is, whatever spell it is... well, actually, what's the spell? And I'm not trying to metagame. It's just that some spells will not affect my race at all.
Gotcha. This is divine magic.
Right, but still, it will not affect my race at all. That's like anything that affects humans or humanoids. If it states specifically that it affects humans or humanoids, it will not affect me. That's why I'm asking.
So I have to ask this question. What was it? There was a distinction in 3.5 where you had so you had charm person that only worked on humans and humanoids, and then you had charm monster which worked on everything, right?
Yeah, it's the same in 5e.
Okay. So
it
in this
says
case,
specifically if it's person, it'll say if it says in the description anything about person, then it won't affect me. But if it doesn't, or if it specifically says monster, then it will.
This says creature
or fae. Creature, yep, that will be me.
Yeah.
So just want to make sure.
Yeah, I got you. So make a save against magical effects. You have advantage. Your DC is 17.
And it's not will, right?
It's usually...
I mean, you said will save, but...
Yeah,
Where the hell would that be?
It's a wisdom save.
Okay, thank you. I was like, where the hell is it then?
Will was always wisdom.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, no, you're good. I think it's silly that you don't have a will save anymore.
Well...
I know.
What's the spell save? What's the spell save to roll?
You want to know the DC?
No.
Oh.
It should say roll X save.
Yeah,
it should tell you what
it's wisdom. Roll a wisdom save. And you get advantage, so click the little A on your character sheet.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry. I didn't do that.
Yeah, any intelligence or charisma, and then anything that affects the body would be constitution or dex. Yeah, constitution or dex.
Boom, 23.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't do an A, but I rolled twice. So
yeah, you're good. So as you try to copy this, you do feel bombarded by magic, trying to prevent you from doing it.
Copying it.
Yeah, since you passed the save, you don't have to make the save for each letter, but you are able to copy down the runes.
Excellent. Can I roll Arcana to see what it was that was coming after me? I know you said divine magic, but I want to see if I could kind of identify more of it. Sure. Thank you.
Same DC of 17.
5. No, dude.
Yep.
Fuck no. No, the moment I saw that 5 land, I love how it treats the corners of your screen as a wall.
Yeah.
Like, where it doesn't bounce, it just hits it and stops.
Yeah. All right. And then I was gonna ask if Shmee wanted anything from the library before everybody left.
That book
There he is. There he
that
is.
is locked up. Is it accessible?
Hang on. What was? Oh no! You don't want anything from the library?
No, I'm good. I don't know how to read. It's fine.
Oh, okay. All right, then you didn't. Okay, sure. Meritim, what were you asking? The books, are they locked up? Was that your question?
Like, could I read it with me?
Which book? The one that
Read the book and not take it with me. The one on the Fae that's restricted.
Not at this time. That is, you basically have to prove yourself to the librarians to get those books, because for whatever reason they all seem paranoid about the Fae.
So what is...
You cut out again, dude.
Yep. He'll catch back up.
Is this proof fired?
What is what?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut out constantly.
Yeah, you're good. What is this proof required?
What is the proof required?
God damn it. You have to prove that you are not only a friend of the library, that you will also take care of this knowledge, and that you won't bring about angry Fae. The third one's a little ambiguous, granted. To prove that you're a friend of the library, though, you can start by returning your books.
Okay, I return the book.
I'd be more afraid of Lauren. I'd be more afraid of Lauren coming after me.
You know what?
Lauren coming after me than anyone else.
Meritim, if you didn't have inspiration, you do now. Okay, I returned the book. Well,
That's
but,
funny.
But you didn't read it.
I can't read. That's what you
You
said.
didn't say I had to read the book. You just said I had to.
Yes. Yes.
I can't read, so that's why I
They-
didn't read it. I just like to stare at them.
Return it. So there's the start.
They do return your 1 gold deposit, and they say, "Thank you for returning the book in such a timely manner." What is your name?
Okay, what's next?
So let's look up Camelot.
Yes, we're going to fill out a ledger. What is your name?
Oh, we don't do that before I borrow it? You just come hunt me down if I don't return it in time?
Yes.
Well, that's what the magical seal was for, I assume, was like
Yep.
a tracking beacon or something or other.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Are you not going to tell us your name?
Sir Lancelot of Camelot. I seek the Holy Grail.
No, I am I'm looking something up.
Okay.
Can I change my answer from no to something else?
Yellow. No, blue. Blue. Or yellow.
Surtur.
Starter?
Sir.
Surtur.
Surtur. Surtur.
Surtur.
Surtur. Is that a Fae thing?
Like out of game?
Yeah, it's a. You
Gotcha.
really don't know that?
Okay.
We're all just gonna go for deep cuts tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, apparently we are. So, he seems completely unfazed by your name.
Okay, good. That was the whole intent.
Yep, that's why I asked.
Cool. Can I change my answer from no to looking one thing up?
Sure.
Can I look up why the people of Beshee seem so afraid of the Fae? If there's any stories of like Fae people that have like attacked the city or something like that?
Yes, actually.
Good question.
You find that
I will assist in that.
yeah, that about 100 years ago, there so all Fae interaction in Beshee stopped 100 years ago that anyone knows of, right? Before that, you find tales that 100 years ago, there was a mass of abductions and mushroom rings and like general chaos, right? Got a salute for that. Caused by the Fae.
General chaos.
And you can't really find what appeased them, but what happened to piss them off was they think it was one of two things or both. The first thing was that someone made the same deal with two separate Fae for the same
Prize.
yeah, the same prize. Thank you. The other thing was that what was I going to say? Damn it, I had it and then I was trying to think of the word prize. Someone had not. The other thing that pissed them off was that someone had not delivered on their end of a promise to the Fae. Oh, and there was a third. The third was that someone had given a false name when making a deal. So it could be any one of those three things. It could be all three of those things or any combination. But it upset a whole bunch of Fae, and the Fae wreaked havoc until they were appeased. You cannot find what appeased them.
Interesting. All right, neat, cool.
It was Hydrox cookies.
Yes.
I returned those documents.
Okay. And this was local to Beshee. This was not
A Nayuki thing. It was a Beshee thing.
This was a Beshee.
Got it.
Meritim's camera. All right. I think now is a good spot to take a break. So we're gonna take. Shmee, have you eaten? Do you need to eat?
No,
Just
I'm
say,
good.
yeah,
I'm
let
good.
Turtle Pig get some
I ate
food.
right before this. We're good.
Okay. Then is everybody good with a 5-minute break?
Yeah.
Works for me.
All right. Come
Yeah,
back
good, man.
at 20 after. I'm gonna kill the audio. I'm killing my mic.